Okay, we're rolling.
All right.
Hi, welcome to Old School, New School. We're a podcast about football, NFL mostly. I'm Scott, I'm old school.
I'm Chester. I'm new school.
And we're just going to talk about the football season and have a good time. And just a disclaimer, we're Packer fans living in Brooklyn.
Gonna be a little biased.
A little biased, but we'll call ourselves out when we think we're being a little too biased. So let's get right into it, right?
So for our first topic that we're gonna talk about today, we're gonna pick our division winners. We're gonna start with the AFC, going from AFC East, AFC North, AFC South, AFC West, and then we're gonna do the same order in the NFC.
Who do you got in the East, in the AFC?
I think I have Buffalo because they were pretty dominant last year, and I think they will have a very good record.
Josh Allen looking pretty solid.
Yeah, he looks
Stephon Diggs.
good. Yeah.
Got a good defense. Yeah, I will agree with you. I'm going to go Buffalo in the East. Okay, the North, AFC North.
This is this might be expected. I'm gonna go with the Browns to win. Because I thought they were good last year. I thought that they could have beaten the Chiefs in the divisional round, and they kind of got screwed by the refs. But I'm gonna take Cleveland.
I think I'm going to go Baltimore. Yeah, I think Baltimore, LJ, looking pretty good. Always a pretty good defense. We'll see what happens, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's head to the South.
I'm gonna take Tennessee. Easily, I'm gonna take the Titans. I think with the addition of Julio Jones, they already have Derrick Henry. It's just a matter of what actually happens in the season. I think they will be dominant in the AFC South.
All right, I am going to go Indianapolis.
With no Carson Wentz.
Nah, he's going to play. He's okay.
All right.
Carson Wentz going to play. Jonathan Taylor, solid back.
Yeah.
I think they got something going there.
All right.
I like their coach, and I think they'll give Tennessee a run for their money in the division. And finally, the West.
I think this is kind of obvious. I'm gonna take Kansas City. It's a no-brainer.
I think it might be a brainer. I'm gonna go the Chargers.
Okay.
Did you see that Kansas City offensive line in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
If they get injured again, they looked awful.
I know, but
I'm rolling the dice here.
Yeah, I can see.
All right, so that's the AFC. We're going to switch over to the NFC now.
Our first division is the East. Who do you have in the East?
Well, I get to pick the NFC first? Okay, great. Okay, I am going to go with Dallas.
Wow.
Just because I don't think I can trust any other team in that division. Maybe Washington, but everybody has flaws in that division, including Dallas. But I think their offense is enough, even though their defense I think is going to be awful again. But I'm going to go with Dallas. Who do you got in the East?
I've got Washington because it's a solid defense. They added to their wide receiver core. We've got a pretty good tight end. Got a Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know, he's not a horrible quarterback, and I think they will win. I don't think it'll be a high scoring or high record division again. I think it'll be low,
like a 9-7, maybe 10-16.
I think 10-6.
Oh, there's 17 games though this season, so add a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, headed to the north, and we're gonna take the Packers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers.
It's the
too.
Packers.
It's
Chicago. There's a little concern there, but it's a wait and see for me. Minnesota has Kirk Cousins, who is
horrible.
He's not great. He finds ways to lose games, and Detroit is good old Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Good old Detroit.
Let's head to the South. In the South, I'm going with the Super Bowl champs, Tampa. New Orleans doesn't. I don't know if they've got a quarterback. Carolina might be the worst team in the entire NFL this year, and Atlanta's a hot mess. What do you got?
I'm gonna agree with you. I think New Orleans will look half decent in the start and then just fall apart.
Okay.
Because that team, like, you don't got Drew Brees. The team is kind of just falling apart. Michael Thomas will never be his 2019 self. I've got Tampa.
All right. Cool. And finally, the West. West, tough.
Yeah, the West
lots,
is a
lots
hard
of good,
division.
lots of good teams here. I'm gonna go San Francisco.
That's
bold.
I was thinking. I'm gonna say two things. First, in the NFC West, I think the Arizona will be the lowest.
Okay.
I think the Rams will win the division.
All right. That's probably.
I think
probably a better
that's
pick.
super solid defense with plus the Matthew Stafford, no Jared Goff. They have a very underrated wide receiver core with Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. I think they've got what it takes to win the division.
All right, so that's the NFC.
Yeah,
We're gonna hold off. We're not gonna pick
Yeah.
any like division winners or playoffs. That's down the road. We got plenty of time for that stuff. Just wanted to get the division winners gone. So those are our picks. We are going on to our second topic, which is going to be rookie quarterbacks. Who is going to have the best season? We're going to choose a little differently. We're going to do it based on the team's record, not individual stats or anything like that. So our 5 rookie quarterbacks this year are Trevor Lawrence at Jacksonville, Zach Wilson with the Jets, Trey Lance in San Francisco, Justin Fields with Chicago, and Mac Jones with the Patriots. So who do you think is going to have the best rookie season as a quarterback with the team record?
I am going to take Trey Lance. Now, I would take Justin Fields, but there's such a debate on whether he's starting or not.
Yeah, he's not going to start for at least a couple weeks.
if he doesn't start, then I don't think that's going to hold up. So I think Trey Lance is probably in the best situation.
Yeah.
Mac Jones is in a good situation, but I feel like Trey Lance is a way better quarterback than him.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take Trey Lance. San Francisco was heavily injured. They got the injury season.
Yeah, the bug, as they call it.
Yeah,
injury bug.
But, yeah, I'm going to take Trey Lance because I think he will do the best. He looked pretty good in preseason, and he's got the strongest team around him.
Good. I mean, I picked San Francisco to win the division, so I guess Trey Lance is my selection. I do agree Mac Jones with the Patriots, but I'm just not sure about that team. I don't know. And Buffalo's so strong. Mm-hmm. Trevor Lawrence is going to put up, I think, a lot of numbers, but I think that team's a couple of years away. It reminds me of Peyton Manning's first years in Indianapolis when he was great, but that team was terrible.
Yeah.
That was way before your time, though. That's old school.
That.
Super old school. And the Jets are the Jets, Jets.
Yeah.
And as you said, with Justin Fields, when is he going to see the Justin Fields?
Exactly.
Bad dad joke. So bad.
Oh, I get it now. Oh, that's horrible.
Okay, bad joke. But yeah, and in Chicago, and
Yeah.
they
They always figure out how to mess it up.
do find a good way to mess stuff up. So I guess we're all in on the Trey Lance wagon.
I think-
We'll see at the end of the season how this really turns out. Okay, football starting. First game of the season. Thursday night football. And we've got the Super Bowl champs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, playing at Dallas.
I think
I think so, too. Sorry.
if we get it
We'll
wrong.
put a little graphic in
Yeah.
there if we're wrong. Anyway, Tampa at Dallas. Who do you think's going to win? We're not doing spreads because he can't gamble. He's too little. You wanna do your pick? Or I think I know who you're gonna pick.
I've got Dallas. I've got Tampa. Just making a joke. Yeah, I got Tampa. I got the I've got the Super Bowl champs. I've got them. I got them winning by a good. I got it 32-21.
All right, Tampa. Yeah, I agree. Tampa. I mean, Dallas's defense last year couldn't stop a wet paper bag. They were so bad.
A napkin from a kid's birthday party.
And with Mike McCarthy, I don't see that. I don't see that defense being much better.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like the running game. And Tampa's just a better team. Their defense, like if they play anywhere close to where they played at the end of the year last year, I think it's gonna be pretty brutal actually.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go 37-12 Tampa.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's gonna get ugly.
I think maybe.
All right. Okay, and so we're moving on to our last little thing, and we're gonna call this one cool thing.
Yeah.
I just came up with that right now.
Yeah.
One cool thing, and this might happen every time, might not. I have one this time. He doesn't have one. My one cool thing is the mascot and logo for the Tulane Green Wave. It's awesome. Little cartoon tidal wave. He's got little whitehead fists. He's angry, and they almost beat Oklahoma in Oklahoma, which is pretty crazy. But it's a one cool thing, and that's it for our first show.
Yeah.
And I think it went okay. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
You can find us on Instagram and Twitter.
Yep.
And there'll be a little graphic that tells you what those Twitters and Instagrams are, and I guess that's it. So what do we say?
Yeah.
Don't come at us in the comments. And thanks for watching. This is
Thanks for watching.
old school.
Old school, new school.
And we'll be
We're
back.
just gonna have some fun with this podcast, and we're gonna see where it goes.
And we'll be back on Saturday. All right. Peace.
Bye.